Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Le Cobham Supremacy here. We are at the end of December, and the World Cup is finally over. If you are curious about it though, it was won by England. No real shocks. I mean, if I show you maybe some surprise team in the second round, but in the quarters, Germany, Brazil, France, Mexico, Italy, Argentina, England, Croatia. No surprises, and further no surprises, the semi, Germany, France, Italy, England. In the end, England beating France 1-0 in the final. Harry Kane, top scorer in the tournament with 8 goals. England getting the win, winning the World Cup. A total of 6 Chelsea players in the squad, all played really well. James, Chilwell, Tomori and Chalobah, a whole defence worth of players, as well as Mount and Abraham. Abraham was the 3rd best player in the tournament, I do believe. Yep, World Cup best player, Harry Kane, Rashford and Tammy Abraham in 3rd. Really pleased for him, also managing to get into the dream team, as well as Ben Chilwell doing so. So, the World Cup over and done with. Chelsea players doing really well this time. To focus our attention back on the Premier League. Looking at our schedule, we left off last time with that 4-0 win over Sheffield United, and following that, we beat PSV 2-0 in our final group stage game in the Champions League. Tammy Abraham with 2 goals in the 87th and the 92nd minute, and then finally a 0-0 draw with Brighton in the league. A little disappointing, but there was a lot of rotation in the team. You know, giving different players game time. We didn't lose, and that's what matters to me. A couple friendlies, 0-0 draw with Rangers, 2-0 win against Salzburg, and now we are back here on Boxing Day to take on Manchester United in the Premier League. Premier League-wise, we are still top, 5 points clear of second, still unbeaten, 16 games, 13 wins, 3 draws, no losses. Things going really, really nicely. Hopefully we can continue our unbeaten run and extend our lead at the top today with victory over Man United, and then following that with victory over Manchester City. Now here is how we will be lining up for the game against Man United. 5-3-2, back 5 of James, Christensen, Tomori, Colwell and Chilwell, midfield 3 of Chalobah, Mount and Musiala. Chalobah starting with N'Golo Kante sadly out injured for the next 2 weeks. Got injured in the World Cup final against England. Disappointing. Also picking up injuries is Hudson-Odoi and Ethan Ampadu. So, you know, a few injuries during this long break, but still, Chalobah starting over Kante with Mount and Musiala ahead of him, and then Abraham and Lukaku up front. Going for Abraham over Broha after Abraham's incredible World Cup performance. Hopefully, he can continue that form into the league, especially into this return game against Man United, and we can kick things off again with a good result here, and help extend our lead at the top of the table. Duvan with the kick-off. Gets it back to Maguire. Forward to Pogba now. Dalot on the left-hand side for United. Dalot going to go forward with the ball. Dalot still going. Crosses in. And Duvan's header saved really well by Mendy. 20 seconds in. United coming close to an equaliser here. Free kick for United. Whips in. Tomori. Header's clear. Mason Mount picks it up. Going to go counter for Chelsea. But he's tackled. Wan-Bissaka on the ball for United here. Wan-Bissaka surging forward with it. But Mount intercepts well. Tomori now. Christensen taking the ball forward, finds Reece James on the right hand side. Reece James back to Christensen, to Mount, into Musiala, intercepted well, finds his way to Fernandes, but intercepted well by Tomori. This is back and forth, the defence intercepting so well for both teams. Colwell on the ball now for Chelsea, finds Abraham through to Lukaku in, over the goalie but hits the post. Chelsea so close to the equaliser and to the opener there. It wasn't meant to be. Score remaining 0-0. What a action-packed start. Both of those moves happening within the first 3-4 minutes here. Corner for Chelsea. Chilwell plays it in and Tammy Abraham gets to the ball but heads it just over the bar. Christensen with a free kick to James. Back to Chalobah. Chalobah over the top to Christensen. Cross into the box. Lukaku gets his head to it but over the bar once again. And elsewhere, Manchester City 2-0 up against Tottenham. City and Tottenham level at second on 37 points, but City doubling their lead there and will be moving clear of Tottenham as it stands. Pogba finding Ronaldo on the right hand side, but James gets there first. Christensen to Mount. Mount to Musiala. Back to Mount. Chalobah out to Christensen. Plays it forward to James. James cuts into Mount. Over the top, James running through past his man. Will he get the cross in? No, but he gets it back to Mason Mount, who finds Abraham. Plays it to James, ball into Lukaku. And what a save from Dean Henderson. Somehow gets his hand to it and pushes it out for a Chelsea corner here. The corner to be taken by Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell whips it in, and it's headed away. But Mount picking the ball up at the edge. Finds James. Back to Mount. Mason Mount, ball in. Chilwell. Header into the hands of Henderson. Corner for Chelsea. Mason Mount whips it in. And Levi Colwell's there at the near post to head it home. Colwell's 5th goal of the season. The young centre-half, number 26, John Terry 2.0, gets his head to it at the near post. And 27 minutes gone here. It's Man United 0, Chelsea 1. Corner for Chelsea. Chilwell plays it in. And it's headed away, but Chilwell picking it up again. Plays it to Tomori. To Mount. Gets out wide to Chilwell. Back to Christensen. To Chilwell. Cross into the box. Colwell at the far post. Heads it just over the bar, but really good play from Chelsea once again. All over United. Stat-wise, pretty even, but we're having the better chances as the full half-time whistle is blown. And we are 1 goal up. Really good first half. Really pleased. Just got to keep it up in the second, and we should be able to get the win here. Free kick for United. Takatio plays it in, and Maguire's header saved. But Varane's there at the far post to smash it home. But it was quite close there. The referee is going to VAR. We're having a look at it. And the goal has been awarded. I am not 100% sure of that personally, so I'm just going to rewind that a little bit. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking here. United had the free kick to Catio. Played it. Maguire was definitely onside. Header saved, but yeah, perfectly fine goal. As United make it 1-1 here, 5 minutes into the second half. Throw in for United. Dalot. Intercepted. Finds its way to Musiala. Musiala finds Chalobah. Chalobah going forward with the ball. Intercepted by Fernandes, but we win it back. Colwill. Back to Tomori. Tomori. Taking it forward. Intercepted, but it goes to Mount. Finds Lukaku. Finds Musiala, who taps it home. Abraham got his head to it over the defence. Musiala ran through and poked it home. Man United 1, Chelsea 2. 55 minutes on the clock here. 5 minutes into the second half, they equalised, and 5 minutes after that, we pull ahead again. About 70-ish minutes here, 2-1 up, but tired legs out there. We're going to make our substitutions. Ben Chilwell going to make way for Ian Martson. Reece James, very tired and on a yellow, going to make way for Callum Hudson-Odoi. A little bit injured, but he should be okay, I think, to finish this off. Musiala got the goal, but tired as well. So Faustino Andrin going to come in. Had a good start to the season as well in training. He gets pretty much 10s every training, and so I think he deserves a little run out here. Ian Martson picking up the yellow card. A free kick to Manchester United here in the 84th minute. It's going to be Solomon to take, and it's just over the bar. Elsewhere, Manchester City 5-1 up against Tottenham, meaning that in our game against them later in the episode, if we win, we will go 8 points clear at the top of the table no matter what. So that game becoming even more important than it already was somehow. Time ticking away here, and I think that is going to be it, thankfully. And it is. Full-time whistle is blown. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 2. United much better in the second half for them, but still, we come out on top. Levi Colwill with the first half header from the Mount corner, giving us the lead. They equalised 5 minutes into the second half, but 5 minutes later, Jamal Musiala stepped in and gave us the lead once again, and we held on that time. Tammy Abraham picking up man of the match. Really good all-round, I think. A good win here against Manchester United, a team right up there at the top of the table with us, as we keep this unbeaten run going, and we start our run of form once again following the World Cup. You know, after a long break, you want to get a win on the board, and we have done that here. Really, really pleased with that, and hopefully we can get another win next up to end the episode with another team right at the top of the table with us. Second place, 5 points behind us. If we win, we go 8 points clear. It's time to play Manchester City. It is end of year award time, and as you can see, World Golden Ball winner Romelu Lukaku for the second year in a row. He has won the award. Another really good season for him. Really happy. 36 appearances, 40 goals, 5 assists, 7.75 average rating. No complaints as he wins that. World Footballer of the Year, World Player of the Year. Clean sweep for him. World Under-21 Footballer of the Year goes to Jamal Musiala, our newest signing at the club. I mean, I've been really pleased with him. He must have done well at Bayern as well. Happy for him. The Golden Glove goes to Edison over Mendy. Mendy finishing third. Close Mendy, close. Finishing third and World Keeper of the Year as well. And in the World Team of the Year, we have Lukaku up top, and we have Musiala and Tomori on the bench. or hopefully as the years go on we can get more players into this squad. It's just Lukaku this time around, but still Musiala picking up the Golden Boy award. Gilmour won it last year, Musiala winning it this year. So Chelsea players winning it 2 years in a row as Mendy makes his way into the African 11 of the year. Yeah, really happy. Lots of end of year awards for Chelsea players. What's not to like? Also, I forgot to mention earlier, but the Champions League draw, we got Valencia in the first knockout round. Looking at these ties, yeah, Man City got PSG, Sociedad United, Madrid Bayern, Barcelona Inter, Arsenal Milan, PSV Liverpool, Valencia us, and Zebra Porto. Lots of big games. Hopefully beat Valencia and progress further in the tournaments. But without further ado, let's get into that game against Manchester City. And 2 changes for the game against City here. Conor Gallagher and Armando Broja coming in for Trevor Chalobah and Romelu Lukaku respectively. Going to be a tough game you have to feel, especially considering, I don't know if I mentioned, but Manchester City, managed by Jurgen Klopp, have Kylian Mbappe up front. Yeah, a fresh Kylian Mbappe it would seem, considering he didn't play last game, so hopefully we'll be able to get something here, but Mbappe, against Mbappe, anything can happen. Goal kick, Edison plays it to Laporte, to Ruben Diaz, pumps it forward, Tomori collects it well though, Christensen to Gallagher, who gives it away to Sterling, over the top to Mbappe, Tomori intercepts thankfully, Colwell gets it to Gallagher, Tomori, to Mendy, pumps it forward to Abraham, heads it on to Broja in behind, hits the ball just wide the post here, Edison to Diaz, to Pedro Porro on the right hand side, De Bruyne finds Bernardo Silva through to Mbappe, out to Pedro Porro, on the right hand side to Silva, De Bruyne, Porro, tackled by Musiala, De Bruyne collects though, finds it to Foden inside, Phil Foden cutting in, and hits it just wide of the post. Dangerous move from City though, a very tight game so far. Goal kick for Chelsea, Mendy to Tomori, to Christensen, to Dick James, Chelsea trying to build from the back here, Tomori pumping it forward, going nowhere though, Aki intercepts easily, City back on the ball, Edison, to Pedro Porro on the right hand side, to Bernardo Silva, out to Ruben Diaz, back to Silva, back to Diaz, Rodrigo, to Laporte going forward now, Laporte, Aki, Sterling still going with it, Foden gets the cross in, cleared, Mount takes it away for Chelsea, dangerous from City, could have easily taken the lead there. Free kick for City, De Bruyne over the wall, but just wide of the post thankfully. And it's half time here, 0-0 at the break, very even game, pretty much 50-50 possession, 7 to 8 shots, 2 on 2 on target. They've had about double our XG, but still, it's very close, it's very tight, this could still go either way here. 55 minutes, changes need to be made here I feel. Jamal Musiala going to make way for Kai Havertz in that Mazzala role, and then Tammy Abraham going to make way for Romelu Lukaku here as well. Corner for Chelsea, Mason Mount whips it in, and it's nodded in by Fikayo Tomori, his first goal for Chelsea since returning in the summer from the corner, heads it home, and in the 59th minute we take the lead here, and 75 minutes here. Reece James on a yellow and tired, gonna sub him, it just depends who for. Hudson-Odoi injured, it's gonna have to be Tomori going into an unnatural right wing back role, and then in place of him at centre back, let's bring on Big Trevor Chalobah, and then he goes onto the right hand side and Christensen goes into his more natural ball playing defensive role. Throw in for City, Ruben Diaz on the ball, Diaz to Pedro Porro, to Jesus, Rodri, Foden, Mbappe back to Foden, through to Nathan Ake, whips it across to Mbappe, who taps it home, but it looked like he might have been slightly offside there. I thought that looked offside. We're going to go to VAR here, and hopefully this will not be allowed. It's been awarded. I thought he was offside there. I'm not happy with that. It's 1-1 here now. Free kick for City. Pedro Porro's going to take, and he scores. Mendy stayed rooted to the spot. Pedro Porro ball over the wall and into the net, and just like that, within a space of 3 minutes, we've gone from leading to behind here. Time ticking away here. And it looks like that's going to be it for this game and for our unbeaten run. City on the ball. Nathan Ake on the left-hand side, going forward with it. Plays it to Grealish, to Foden. Foden back to Ake. Man City wasting down the clock. Grealish to Foden. Finds Jesus running at the far post, who just confirms it. 3-1 to City here. We pushed everything forward to try and get an equaliser, but it's cost us a goal here, clearly. As Man City make it 3-1, get the win. Oh, disappointing. Confirmed here. We were 1-0 up, we were quite comfortable, but then Man City scored in the 78th minute, 82nd, and then 95th. Not good enough today, lads. Simple as, just not good enough. And today's results leave us like this, our unbeaten run at an end, sadly. But still, top of the table, 2 points clear of Manchester City, who just defeated us, and 4 points clear of United, who we beat at the start of the episode. 5 points clear of Tottenham, 6 of Liverpool, 6 points separating first and fifth. This could turn into a very, very nice little title charge this season. Leicester are way off fifth though, 10 points clear. Tight at the top though. Hopefully we can bounce back from this City defeat and pick up some momentum to stay top. But that is going to be it for today, I think. Looking ahead, I think we'll be back for Valencia. Possibly. It'll depend. We'll see who we get in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Maybe Tottenham Arsenal. I mean, let's just talk about this unfair run of games we got. Back from a big winter break and we get United, City, Tottenham and Arsenal all in a row. Not very fair, is it? But we might be back for Tottenham Arsenal. We might be back for the Champions League knockouts or the Carabao Cup semi-final. Lots of possibilities. God knows where we'll be at the start of next episode. But that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, then leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more updates on the series and more Football Manager 2022 content. And thank you for watching.